Hey guys, Chucky here bringing you guys a new Pokemon video, and this is me versus Theo. I just decided, I was like, hey Theo, you want to have a match? And he's like, yeah, sure. And so we started a match. His team is pretty weak against fighting. I didn't bring any fighting, though I did bring a fire, so that's good. I just gotta say, he did destroy me in the first game that we played, because I just brought such a bad team that was like based around one terrible gimmick, and it just it didn't work at all. It wasn't even close to working, and for that I did get destroyed. So I just want to put that out there. Secondly, I have pre-ordered the new X and Y games, so I am pretty excited about that. Or not X and Y games, but the new Pokemon games. Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm pretty tired. I have to go to work in like an hour or 2 hours actually, because I woke up earlier than I thought I was going to. But so yeah, I got 2 hours until work. But yeah, so I pre-ordered both of them, and I'm really excited to get those. But even something more exciting that I actually got, which is gonna be this right here. I got a second 3DS. You can't really see it. This is a regular 3DS, and this is actually for the capture card that Rocket HQ is going to be getting for me, thanks to Wandering Time Lord. So thank you all of them. You know, thank you for thank you Wandering Time Lord, and thank you Team Rocket or Rocket HQ. I really appreciate it, and it does mean a lot to me, and I am very excited to be able to bring you guys some very high quality videos rather than the crap that you guys see right in front of you right now. You don't know how hard it is to set this up perfectly. It's very difficult at times to actually get this video straight and do it properly, and it's very frustrating. So that's why sometimes the quality's bad, because I think it's set up good or well, and then I go to record the video and then I get it and it looks like trash. But anyways guys, let's actually just get started with this video. I'm actually leading with the Greninja, figuring that he's probably going to lead with something that Greninja can fight, and he's actually going to lead with the Arcanine, probably thinking I was going to lead with the Fortress here. So I was pretty happy with this matchup, and I figure he's gonna switch, because why would he want to stay in against a Greninja? So I actually just go for the U-turn, and he actually stays in, and here I just like smack my head. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? He's actually going to stay in on this and take that. So I just go out to Tail Whip, figuring that he's actually just gonna go for a wild charge, but no, he actually flinches, and then he goes for an outrage on Arcanine. What is this? So I just went with the water pulse, figuring that he was gonna switch and it was just a safe choice, but actually no, it was not. So Tail Whip is almost dead already, and of course Tail Whip is a main priority Pokemon on any of my teams. So I know he's stuck in the outrage. I'm gonna go out with the Fortress, hoping that he gets stuck in a 3-turn outrage. We're gonna find out here. If not, then I'm probably just gonna do the double switch, but I'm gonna heal up a little bit with my leftovers. And he's actually stuck in the 3-turn outrage, so I was very happy about that when I didn't see him getting confused at the end of that one. Of course, it's not very effective against Fortress, that's why Fortress is so good. I'm going to be able to set up the Stealth Rocks. He does have that stupid Magic Bounce SB on there, so if he was on the 2-turn one, I know he would have switched into that. So that would have been really bad for me. So here he goes. He's actually going to go out to it now. There's the Espeon Magic Bounce. But I'm okay with that, because I actually went with the switch, also kind of predicting that he would go with that. So I'm actually just going to go out to Tail Whip to allow Tail Whip to die. In hindsight, I should have actually went with Gyro Ball to be able to do a lot of damage to this thing. But I figure here he goes. He's going to kill Tail Whip anyway, so let's just have him go down. This way it was safe if he went for Flare Blitz anyways. So I'm just going to go out to Muck. I do have the Assault Vest on this thing, and it is full investment in HP and attack. So I'm going to be able to hit and do quite a bit of damage. He is going to do the Psychic. I know it's not going to kill me because I do have that Assault Vest on, but it is going to do a ton of damage. I figure he's going to stay in here and go for another Psychic, so I do not want to stay in, but he actually switches, and so do I. So it really looked like I predicted what he did, but in reality I was just predicting the fact that he would go for the Psychic again and I would eat it with Greninja. But no. And he's actually going to go out to the Ferrothorn, so I'm like, I'm in an okay place because I fought this thing earlier, I knew what it was. This is my physical Greninja. I didn't want to bring my special Greninja. Special Greninja's this too easy every single time. So I like to bring my physical Greninja. And if I did bring my special Greninja, I would have been able to set up on this thing and absolutely destroy. So I'm going to hit, he's going to hit the Iron Barbs. I'm going to get +1 attack, so I'm very happy with that. I'm just sitting here hoping that he doesn't switch into the Espeon or something before I'm +2, and he doesn't. So I'm going to be +2 attack now. I know I can kill this thing with a third power-up punch. No reason not to go with the power-up punch. He actually goes for the Toxic and misses. I was very happy about that because with that on, the sweep would not be able to happen. So here comes the third power-up punch, which is actually going to take out the Ferrothorn. I'm going to get hurt again by those spikes, but I am going to be +3 Greninja right now. +3 Greninja is pretty scary. Of course, he doesn't have the highest attack in the game, but his attack is high enough to make it worth it. But he's just going to go out with his Weavile. He has nicknames on all of his Pokemon. I think they're all nicknames from like animes, but I'm just going to go with the Quick Attack. And I figure this thing's going to kill and be able to take him out. But no, he actually lives with 1 HP. 1 HP, can you believe that? I went and did the calcs after, and he had an 87% chance of getting killed after the Stealth Rocks, and no, he actually survived with the 1 HP, so I just go out the Muck because I do have the Shadow Sneak, and I figure the only thing you can do is Ice Spikes, and I should be able to, or the Ice Shard, and I should be able to survive an Ice Shard. And I do, so I'm at 4 HP, and I actually just get off the Shadow Sneak and am able to kill the Weavile. So down goes Weavile. If Muck would have died there, I'm not sure what I could have really done against it. So he's going to go out the Mamoswine. I figure he's going to go with the Ice Shard with this thing, so I actually just go with like a stronger move that if I forgot what I went with, but it wasn't Shadow Sneak, but in hindsight I should have actually went with Shadow Sneak. It would have did some pretty good damage to this thing, allowing me to pretty much one-hit it with whatever I went with. But I'm just going to go with Meow, which is my Pyroar. I don't care that this thing I'm facing has thick fat right now. I have a Pyroar out there. I have an Overheat Pyroar out there. He is not fooling around. He's coming to play games, and he's actually going to be able to take out this Mamoswine with pretty much regular base special attack, because the super effective is nullified by that thick fat. So go Pyroar. Pyroar is an absolute monster. Took me 13 hours or something like that to create this Pyroar. So he's gonna bring out Arcanine. He thought I was Choice Scarf, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna go with the Hyper Voice. I'm Life Orb. I don't know why he thought I was Choice Scarf. I actually hurt myself after I attacked his Mamoswine. So yeah, Hyper Voice is going to be able to take that out. I know I can't kill this thing in one shot, and I kind of want to keep this because he does have that Metagross sitting in the back, so I don't want to have him dead. So I'm just going to go out the Fortress. Fortress is just my death fodder here. I don't need him anymore. He's just pretty useless, and he's actually going to survive a Psychic, and I'm like, great, cool. It's like you couldn't even kill him. Couldn't even kill him. So he's gonna go with the Dazzling Gleam, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's gonna do less. But he gets the flinch. He does have King's Rock on this thing, as I do on my Greninja. I think King's Rock is a really good item that people aren't utilizing to the fullest of its ability, and it's something that you'll see in a lot more of my videos, as I am using it all the time now, it seems. But down goes Fortress, and I'm going to bring out Tyrantrum, and I just derp out here. I was like, oh, what's this last Pokemon? I didn't remember at the time, so I just went with the safe Thunderfang, and I forgot that it was Metagross, and if I remembered it was Metagross, then I wouldn't have to Thunderfang Metagross, because I can't really switch, because as soon as I switch, she has a chance of, like, you know, hitting my Pyroar and killing my Pyroar, so I don't want a chance at that. So I'm just going to go with the Thunderfang, and I actually get the paralysis, and I'm like, wow, really? And he goes with Hammer Arm, and he actually misses. So, and then he gets paralyzed, and I'm just like, wow, this Metagross does not want to win. So I'm just going with that. If, like I said, I would have went with the Fire Fang, this match would already been over. Would have taken about, I believe, 2 Fire Fangs to kill the Metagross. Might have been 1. I don't actually know. But this is going to take 4 Lightning Fangs. He's going to put me at 10 HP. He's at like a 1 HP. And there it is. That is the game. So I want to thank Theo. I also want to tell you guys that I'm going to be having some mono-type tournament battles coming up. I'm going to do 1 battle from each round since we're having so many rounds, and then I'm going to do all battles from the top 4, as I did in this previous one, though there was a lot less people in this previous one, so it was a lot easier to do all the matches. So, yeah, look forward to a match from that coming up from week 1. I have to wait for all the matches, then I have to watch all the matches, and then I'm going to pick a match. I'm going to pick my favorite match. I might already have that match, but I'm not sure yet, because I want to give everybody a fair chance to be that match. But, yeah, the tournament's looking good. I think we have 2 people who actually dropped, so that's pretty unfortunate. But, I mean, it is what it is, and we'll see who becomes the next Elite Four champion. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.